Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. I'm excited that you are with me today because I have for you some really cool and easy thrift store flips that you're going to love.
On my recent trip to the thrift store, I hit the jackpot, my friend. These vases and these containers are so gorgeous. This one, you can tell it was a former candle, but I brought it home because I love that wooden cap. I quickly gave it a quick scrub. It wasn't in horrible shape, but it did have some dust. I removed all the stickers from the bottom, making sure that it was nice and clean. And then I'm going to take it outside and spray paint it with this Rust-Oleum satin spray paint in the white. Once it was nice and dry, it looks so beautiful and has that nice sheen to it. Then I'm going to bring in these Dollar Tree rub-on transfers. These are absolutely brand new. I've never seen them before. And they have parchment paper instead of plastic, which was really interesting. This one here has a bee shape and some flowers, but I'm going to use a little bee one because I just think it would look adorable on this vase. Now I'm going to place it right on the top. And the key that I've learned with these rub-on transfers is you want to keep them as sturdy as possible. If they move a little bit, it will smear on you. I'm just going to scrape it on, but you can use anything you want on hand, either a credit card or even your fingernail might even work. Once I had it rubbed on, I'm just going to remove it, and it has that natural distressed look that makes it look very vintage. I am obsessed with the way this little jar turned out. Once I place that wooden cap right back on it, stunning. Let me show you what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. It is fresh, it is brand new to me, and I love it. I cannot wait to display it in my own home decor. Love it. This tin bucket is gorgeous. I love the shape and I love the size of it. It's made for dog biscuits, but I'm going to use it in a different way. Again, I'm going to give it a quick little scrub and remove the price tag from it. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take it outside and I am going to spray paint it in the same satin white Rust-Oleum spray paint and gave it a few coats very lightly until it was fully covered. Back inside, and we're going to do the same thing. I like placing a towel underneath the container, that way it keeps it from moving. And this rub-on transfer is stunning. It has a script to it, and I just thought it would be perfect for this container because it was large enough to cover the front area. I'm going to place it right in the center of the front and just scrape it on like I did the previous one. Friends, I would love to connect with you on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and I have those links down below in the description box. You can check them out when you are done watching. All right, so I'm just going to lift the parchment paper, and look how beautiful that looks. It has, again, that distressed look. I did not seal these, but you can if you want. They didn't seem like they were going to rub off after they were nice and dry. Let me remind you what the container looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. I think it's so stunning. I love this white, fresh, farmhouse style look, but of course you can use any color and design you want. This little milk jug was such a score. It is a beautifully designed one. I love the shape, but the style was not quite my style. So I'm just going to give it a quick wipe. And again, I'm going to remove the price tag and then take it outside. And once again, spray it white with this satin Rust-Oleum spray paint. Gave it a few coats until it was fully covered. And then once it was dry, I just brought it right back in. And you can see that it's nicely covered. I'm going to place it on my towel, and I'm going to bring in another rub-on transfer. This one has a different script on it and a little flower in the center. I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to place it right in the front. Nothing new, just going to scrape it once again. And now I'm just going to remove the parchment paper and reveal the design. Again, it has a nice natural distress to it that I really loved. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. What a beautiful transformation. This little milk jug is staying with me. I'm going to display it in my home decor this year. On the same trip to the thrift store, I found this vase. A beautiful shape, definitely lots of texture, not my style, but I knew I could do something very special with it. So I brought it home, and again, I'm just going to remove that price tag from it and give it a nice scrub. With this one, I'm not going to paint it white. Say what? I do love white, but I just thought this vase will look great in the Waverly chalk paint and the moss color. It is a beautiful, kind of like mossy green, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm just going to give it a couple of coats and let it fully dry. Friends, I want to invite you to visit my blog, and my website is listed down below in the description box. I post a couple of blogs every single week in a written format of my tutorials. So if you want to check them out, again, it is linked below. Look how beautiful this looks already. All right, so we're going to seal everything using Minwax polyacrylic in a crystal clear, and we're just going to brush it on and let it dry. And just so that you know, these are some of my favorite brushes. I use them all the time. I have multiples because I love using them, and I do have them in my Amazon store because that's where I get them along with all of my favorite supplies from Amazon. It is linked below in the description box, so check it out. We are just about done, and I just let it dry for a few minutes. It really dries pretty quickly, especially if I put it in front of a fan. Look at that beautiful sheen it has. All right, so now I'm going to bring in this white wax. This is by Dixie Belle, and it's called their Best Dang Wax, and it's in their white tone and a little rag that I had on home. I'm just going to start wiping it on. You can put as little or as much as you want of this. It's all up to you, or you don't have to place it at all. I'm just going to start wiping it on and wiping off any excess. And we are almost done. I'm just wiping any excess that I don't want to see. And let me remind you what the vase looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. It is fresh and beautiful. Love the texture, love the color, and I cannot wait to display it in my home. This vase is a total score. I love the picture look, and although it looks like you could use it in your kitchen, it does say that it's made specifically for decoration only. So I wiped it really well, removed the tags, and now I'm going to use some of this Dollar Tree caulk to add some more texture. I'm just going to start applying it and spreading it all over the vase, keeping in that circular side motion. I'm wearing my gloves, but don't worry if you do not have gloves. You can use your hands. It does come off pretty easily. So I'm just going to keep spreading it all over, including the handle. Once I let it dry, look at that messy texture. But don't worry, it's all going to come to life. We're going to paint it white, and I'm using Waverly chalk paint in the white, and I'm just going to do every single space, including the inside of it. Okay, so I am done painting. I let it dry, and I'm contemplating using some antiquing wax to give it more texture and color, but I changed my mind. Let me remind you what it looked like before, and you have to see this transformation. Isn't it gorgeous? The crackle that caulk gave this took it to a whole new level. Love it. For this next flip, I'm going to take some mixture of paint and spackle. This spackle is from Dollar Tree. If you add some paint, you can water it down, and then you can have a mixture where you can apply to any surface to add texture, and it almost looks like concrete when you're all said and done. So I'm just going to give this little tiny vase one coat of this spackle mixture and then one coat of regular chalk paint in the white, and this is what we have. I am now going to take a little chippy brush and some Waverly chalk paint in the moss, And I'm just going to start dry brushing and distressing the vase. I'm just going to go on a sideways motion back and forth to really highlight the shape of the vase. I'm going to add some florals, and this is what it turned out like. I love it. Such an easy flip. Anyone can do this. You find these vases at the thrift store all the time. So easy. This one here is another good find. It's a really good size, and I love the chic look that it has. I don't like the design, but we are going to add 1 coat of that same spackle and paint mixture. Keep it on a sideways motion. Let that dry, then add 1 coat of Waverly chalk paint in the white. Let it dry. For this one, I created a little stencil using my Cricut. I placed it on top and then stenciled it using Waverly chalk paint and the ink and a makeup sponge. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, I wanted to add something on the neck, so I grabbed this burlap ribbon that I already had on hand. I'm going to cut a piece that fits right around the neck of the vase. I'm going to hot glue it together, folding it in half, and then I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of the vase. This is going to add texture, color, and just add more details for a beautiful finish. For this one, I just added some greenery, faux greenery grass that I already had on hand, and that way just going to keep it simple, let the vase do the talking. I love the way this one turned out. It's one of my favorites from today. So simple, so easy. Anyone can do it. If you do not have a cutting machine, you can certainly use any more of those Dollar Tree transfers. Love it. Let me know which one is your favorite, my friend. I can never choose, but I'd love to know which one is yours. Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you that you can watch. Tons more of inspiration. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you later. Bye.